This is the MGTOW Infinium here with another Infinium commentary. This Infinium commentary is entitled, When Will Corporations Learn from Past Epic Fails? Now, the latest in the string of get woke, get broke, epic fails is the Nissan commercial starring Brie Larson, which portrays men, again, in a bad light. The commercial starts out with a white male executive, denying a promotion to a white female. Brie Larson drives up in this Nissan, tells her to jump in, drop the taco, and jump in. And then Brie Larson drives around in this Nissan, showing her the features of this car. And then at the end of the ride, she tells the white female to not compromise. Again, this is the latest and greatest, I guess the greatest failure in terms of what corporations are doing by pushing a failed feminist agenda. Pushing the agenda that men are toxic, that men are worse than what they are, that they are the ones that are destroying the society. That men need to be put down, that men need to be portrayed in a bad light all the time, that they are dumb, they are useless, that they are the ones that are holding society back by holding females back. This commercial is typical of what is going on in corporations. And it's typical of what will happen to corporations when they do this stuff. Take, for instance, again, Gillette, P&G, Disney. All these failures, billions of dollars lost because they pushed this agenda of feminism, of males are toxic, that males do not need to be praised, they need to be put down. They failed, lost billions of dollars. Gillette, for instance, $8 billion in losses. The Disney Corporation, billions of dollars in losses. Films being terminated or not being made because the backlash against them is so great. These corporations are losing money by doing this stuff. But yet, here it is again, Nissan doing this. Nissan itself, is that corporation is suffering because the quality of their cars, their sales is really going down at this point. And yet again, they push this agenda, this toxic male agenda, which is totally false, which is hypocritical, which is just demeaning to men. Yet they do this stuff. And so I say to these corporations, these pixies who are in these corporate offices who decide to do these things, why do you not see the epic failures that have gone before you? Why do you not see that men are not taking this stuff anymore? We are not submitting to your notions that we are toxic. We are not submitting to your notions that we have to serve the feminist plantation state. We will not do it. We will not do it. We will not do it. And furthermore, we will not buy your products. We will not buy your cars, your razors, your insurance, everything that you portray us as dumb about. Everything that you say that feminism is better and that we as men should submit to feminists. We will not do it. We will not submit. I will say to you again, and I will state ardently, that there is a growing contingent of men, which is in the millions worldwide, who will not submit to feminism. And if it is such that we will not submit to feminism, we will not submit to a corporation which pushes a feminist agenda, which pushes the notion again that being a male on this planet is toxic. We will not submit. And therefore, Nissan, you will endure losses, just like Gillette did, just like Disney did. All these corporations before you who push this feminist agenda, this hypocritical feminist agenda, you will suffer. And you will suffer not through violence or anything like that, but you will suffer through men closing their wallets and walking away from you. We will not buy your cars. We will not, again, buy Nissan products because of this. We as men will not submit to this stuff anymore. We are not dumb. We are not toxic. And we will not take it anymore. These corporations that do these things, that submit to these things, that submit to the notion that feminism is better, feminism is a better way to go, you need to look at this stuff and reconsider. Reconsider your ways before it is too late, before you suffer $8 billion in losses, before you have to backpedal and say, well, we didn't mean it that way. Reconsider what you're doing. If you're planning on doing what Nissan did, reconsider it, because it will fail. Again, there is a growing contingent of men, which is in the millions worldwide, who are not submitting to feminism. We are not submitting to the feminist plantation state. We are not submitting to women in general. We're not doing it anymore. And you pixies who sit up in these corporate offices, who listen to these feminists, should understand that. We will not submit to you anymore. We will not take it anymore. You need to understand that we will walk the face of this planet, and we will walk as men. We will not submit to that notion anymore. We have a right to be on this planet. We have a right to be in this society. We have a right to be free from feminism. And we will not submit to these notions anymore. So you pixies in these offices, you men, you simps who submit to this stuff, who allow this stuff into your corporations, or if it's just a female who's doing it, reconsider your ways before it is too late. For a lot of these corporations, it is too late. We will not submit. We will never submit. And that's what it's going to be. We can get along without women in our lives. That is the basic fact of things. We can walk on the face of this planet without a woman's affirmation. We do not need her affirmation or downing. We do not need it. We do not need it. We do not need the validation of women. We do not need it. And we can, as men, go our way without a woman in our lives. We can go our way. And that's what is happening. That's what's going on. That's the basic evolution of what is going on. We as men will be free from the scourge of feminism. We will not, again, serve in the slave fields of the feminist plantation state, no matter how much this agenda is pushed, no matter how it is made, no matter what laws are done. We will not submit. We will not do it. So again, you corporate pixies who are sitting in these offices, who are considering doing what Nissan did, what Gillette did, what Disney's doing, all these things, you better reconsider before it is too late. Again, it will not be through violence. It will be through the closed wallet of a man going his own way. This is the MGTOW Infinium, and this has been an Infinium commentary. My MGTOW brothers, stay safe, stay strong, stay on the MGTOW path, and remember, MGTOW is the liberation of men's minds. MGTOW cannot and will not be stopped.